I'm speaking to you all from the Saturqanda console, which is this bright machine. And what the Saturqanda console allows us to do is answer questions and provide answers on Saturqanda, of course. Now, let me share out the live stream to everybody. It's the first Saturqanda after all. You've got to be celebratory. And in all honesty, what this is it's just, I'll wait for more people to get in before I explain it, I think. That's what it is. Also, let me get the light a bit brighter. One moment. Oh, that is way bright. That is way too bright. That is way too bright. I thought I had the lighting right, and then I was like, that's not a light, right? Let's see about that. That is much better. That is much better. I also need to do this. There we go. Hello, everybody. Let me push the Saturqanda console a little bit more forward. Let me pin the rules for Saturqanda. Ben beat you to it. Oof, you gotta be quicker than that. I'm going to set a goal. This goal is pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, while you are all here, I will share out the live, and then I will explain what Saturqanda is. I will also turn the brightness up so you guys can see me better. Huzzah! Huzzah! It is Saturqanda host. Hello, the cardboard guy. What up, everybody? Okay, Saturqanda time. So, here's what Saturqanda is. Saturqanda is essentially a Saturday Q&A, but we're being silly about naming it something funny. I'm slanted, I think, on the camera. Am I? Yeah. Let me fix that. Boom. Now we're not level. We're slanted the opposite way. Still slanty. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Hello, everybody. What up, Javoy? So this is basically just a little Q&A while we listen to RuneScape music, because RuneScape music is nice and always lets you play it publicly, which is really, really cool. Let me turn it down a little bit, but not too much, because I want you guys to hear it. Later on, after a couple hours, I'm actually going to start playing RuneScape, and I'll figure out a way to show you guys that. I might need to get a mirror, but also I'm about to burp. And win it all, RB. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, win it! Pool Sharkum. Say, aw shucks, and that's baloney a lot. Make them think you're bad. Then you're not, and you win. I think it's foolproof, and could get them every time. 1 second. Let me now go to the first questions we're going to answer, which are in the Discord. And the reason why I'm going to the Discord first is because I'm hoping questions will come in just through the stream. And I actually might... Okay, so two things. I now have to, I was honestly hoping that would take a little bit longer so I could come up with a better Saturqanda dance, but no, I mean, I know we all know the Saturqanda dance. Also, if anyone does something like that, which is $10 or more, I'm using a Sharpie that, well, this Sharpie comes off in a bath. This Sharpie comes off in a bath. Most of my Sharpies come off in a bath. Orange, however, Bologna orange, stays on. I am, even despite sweating and wearing a hat and going like this, still have remnants of a maple leaf up there. So, Shavoy, you're gonna be on me for at least 2 days. Right here. Glad to have you. And now I have to perform this dance to the song. So, here's the Saturqanda dance. Everyone knows the steps. First, tighten your caution tape belt to the left, to the right. Oh my gosh! What's today? I almost forgot. It's Saturqanda. Then you do this. Did you bring the mayonnaise? I brought the loaf of bread. Give it a spin, but not a full spin. Then you full spin. Where's the bologna? Upstairs. If I need to do that again, I'm probably gonna go back on the live on my computer so I shouldn't have made it so complicated. I have a dance to learn now. That's the dance. I'm actually bisexual, but thanks for trying to not, you know, no, I'm kidding. You're trying to be demeaning or not kind, and otherwise that's not allowed here, so thank you. We're getting out of here by the mods. Now, let me go to these questions. Wait, let me first, the first one I saw in the chat, and then I'm gonna go to Discord. I know I'm already baloneying, but this is a chill day. You need an idea for something to make out of cardboard from Halo, because you like Halo, while watching this. Okay, so I've made a few guns from Halo. I'm actually looking at two of them. I have a Halo 2 battle rifle over there that I need to retape and actually finish, because right now it doesn't have too much detail on it, but it does still function and it has the form in the magazine's nice. I've got a Needler, which is kind of like I've taped over it and given it a different tape job, and it looks nice, and Needlers are fun. And they're just a little bit trickier because you're not using a human to scale, even though technically Master Chief is larger because he's in a suit, in a mech suit. So like even like the assault rifle is a little bit larger, you know, the base one. I have made one of those actually and I sent it off to a Blow Knight. I would say the Halo assault rifle, like the base one, would be a really cool one to make because it's a good jumping off point to getting into it and getting a sense of Halo scale. Yeah, unless you're more prone to Covenants and Elites, which, I mean, like, they have cool things like the Needler rifle, the Plasma rifle. I like their Sniper rifle a lot. That's really sleek. I've also made an energy sword. And I got a giant caterpillar. Yeah, I need to trim it. I do, genuinely. I have not trimmed it recently. It's getting big. I want to see how long I can get it. So now, I need to reset the goal. Start goal. And I'm going to go to the Discord and I'm going to answer some questions. Also, thank you all for being here, genuinely. Look, well now the light doesn't show up as much because I changed the lighting there, but you guys want to see what the Saturqanda console looks like? This is what the Saturqanda console looks like. We have the laptop on the console part. I can lift it. Yeah, I can lift it up. See Saturqanda. Okay. It's got cooling vents in the back. Also, I haven't taped over yet, but we learned that we don't even need to make the back bit for our buttons to button, because if I just put in a piece, it will work. Although I do need to make it I do need to revisit this. I'm glad I didn't fully seal it in yet. I sealed in this part, but not this part, so I can lift it. I need to lift it so I can figure out a way to make the buttons less, like this was good for the moment, but only one works without triggering the other ones. And I think I know a way to not only have it not trigger the other ones, but also just have a little bit more resistance when you push in, because right now this has only the elastic resistance. It doesn't have like a button where it stops, and I want that. So yeah, sorry, a little explanation. Halo helmets would be cool. Yes. Needler, do you want to see? I'll show you my Needler really quick for reference. Mine doesn't look great, so don't laugh at its current shape. Please don't laugh at its current shape. I'll fill it up with some ammo really quick though. I'll fill it up with, I'll use a couple of sticks to make some ammo for it real fast. This is actually gonna make me this is gonna determine if I remake one soon. Hold up, wait a minute. This was a good suggestion. I like your question. One second, let me check it out. What up, King Kim? How's everybody doing? And see you, Jab Boy, I love you! I gotta double check. I gotta make sure I sent you my address. I think I did. Yes I did. Yes I did. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if this ammo will work. Of course it will. Just don't poke yourself when you're putting your ammo in. I have done that once before and it's not fun. Let's make these different size. Really different size, okay. And this is really rough. I'm doing this really rudimentarily, just understand, right? Oh yeah, some of these had the angle to it. Nice. Thank you, Mud! Oh my god, Mud is here! Mud, do you have a question before I go to the Discord? Mud, also, I gotta put you on my face. That is really kind. Thank you. Okay, I'm out of sticks, and that's fine. I'm not gonna break another one. This is what my Needler looks like. This is what it was meant to look like when I retaped it, right? See how smooth it looks? This still looks pretty smooth. and then you turn it over, and then you see it was originally red, or I did some Sharpie, and I learned that the Sharpie on that duct tape doesn't actually stick too well, but if you let it dry, right before you let it dry, you kind of dab it with a rag, or like you scratch it a little bit, you can disrupt it to make it look scuffed, and then it will stick, so that's cool. But I like this side a lot better. I should make a short with this and go, me at work, me not at work, me not at work. Party in the business on the side, party also on the side. Something like, I don't know, that's lame, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for being here. Next question. And I gotta put mud on my body. Okay. Let's go to the Discord now and answer some questions. Some of which I asked myself. And then I'm just gonna get back to chilling and reading the chat and answering whatever questions come by. Okay. Up foist. What is the thickest piece of cardboard I've worked with? Fun fact. It's not like I've not worked with. The thing about thickness of cardboard is you're either gonna get really solid through and through cardboard, and this is a thin example, but like stuff like this, right? That you can like fold and it feels like really thick paper, but it's cardboard to probably like a millimeter or a couple of millimeters, you know, right? But you can get thicker than this and it's much more rigid, but then that's like really industrial, you know? What I've used, the thickest I've used is at a certain point, like with packaging and things, they'll either, do I have a piece of honeycomb as an example somewhere? I swear I was looking at a piece the other day, and I'm gonna be so baloney frustrated because I know later on today I'm gonna see it somewhere and be like, oh, that's where it was. I think it's upstairs. But, you either get a honeycomb, which can be anywhere from like an inch and a half to like much thicker, and that has obviously a honeycomb structure with really thin paper that's folded over, and then that provides a good rigidity like on top and stuff. Like if the honeycomb is facing up, then the hexagonal honey, boom, you got some stability to you. But if it's on its side, still pretty good. But if you mess with one of those honeycombs, it can kind of chamber, and then it's like. Then you also have like double corrugated cardboard, but also sometimes in those boxes they'll just sandwich a bunch of single or double corrugated cardboard to levels of whatever they need. And for me, the thickest I ever worked with, I was in I think I was in the UK. I believe, yeah, I was in the UK, and my friend had some cardboard for me, and it was genuinely like a packaging thing that I had gotten from, I forget where it was from, but it was like this thick. It was like keelwork. It was, I like that kind of stuff because you can use it as bricks. I've also found some of that here in America, but not as thick. Like I've found sheets like that are this long, and like look like a little 2x4, half a 2x4, that aren't really much unless you reinforce them. Approximately, Ben is getting all the first questions right here. Approximately how many guns have I built? This question's genuinely gonna, wait, I'm gonna try and do math. I hate math. And also thank you, Green Tea. Jeez Louise, I need to, okay, I'll put you on my arm too. But then I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna try something. So I can come up with a pretty decent, I think I know a way to do it. Okay. So we go to my channel. Wait, no, we go to YouTube Studio, open a new tab. Then we go to content. Nope, yeah, we go to content, shorts, filter. There's any way to oldest? Like what am I doing here? Why would it, okay, there we go. Figured it out, I'm not that dumb. So, let's show 50 on each page, and then so 50, 100, come on internet, and there we go. 150. By the way, I'm not counting gun. You'll see what I'm doing here. 200. 300. One second. Okay, wait, this is actually really... I haven't thought about this in a minute, but I've been wanting to. Okay, wait, okay, I have to... okay, first of all... Don't fall... Okay. Green tea, you're all on my face, orange now. And also... Okay. I need to... Alexa, pause. Okay, let's see. One moment. I have to rewatch myself doing the Saturqanda dance because, you know, I made it a complicated, very good dance. Okay, there we go. We got it. We're at the Saturqanda moment. Okay. To the left, yeah. To the right, yeah. Yep. Alright, here we go. We're gonna just give it our all. Alexa, play. And mind you, I'm actually gonna practice this dance over the week and like learn the one that I did in the first go. I'm sorry if this is not a one-to-one right now, but I've done dance like actually at lessons and like in ballets and stuff for about 18 years of my life. And then just have kept dancing after that. So, I can teach myself that choreo that I came up with. I'm going to learn it. I don't care how silly I made it. Now let me please do the dance. Why isn't Alexa playing? Okay. Okay. And I'll answer your question, Green. Just one second, okay. I have to finish doing the math on this question then. So we go first, shimmy to the left. Then we shimmy to the right. Oh my gosh, what's today? It's Saturqanda. Wait, you do the Saturqanda and then... Did you bring the mayonnaise? I brought the loaf of bread. Okay, wait. I looked, so to people who are just showing up, I'm probably looking crazy half spin. Oh, then I do the full spin. I brought the bologna. Certainly not as good as the first Saturqanda dance. Maybe, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna take stress off of me. Because today's supposed to be a chill day. Every Saturqanda dance that I do, we'll do a different Saturqanda dance. And depending on the chat reaction and the Bologna reaction to the Saturqanda dance at that time, at the end of the stream, we're gonna look back and we're gonna go, which Saturqanda dance was the best? And then I'll reflect on it tomorrow. We'll pick a Saturqanda dance, and then over next week, I will learn that Saturqanda dance. But today we're just gonna field a bunch of different Saturqanda dances out there. You know what I mean? Let's not Saturqanda ourselves, let's not sequesteranda ourselves to the first Saturqanda dance. Surely. Now, green tea, let me get your question really quick. And yeah, Sammy's, wait. Can you Ben sent me green tea's thing, perfect. Okay, can you tell me, Green, can you repeat your question? I'm sorry. I'll stop the math, I hate math. Honestly, save me from math. Which commission has been my favorite to make? The commission, why was I looking at that computer? I need to be looking at the Saturqanda device. Which computer, no, which build was my favorite to make? Which commission was my favorite to make? There we go. We're looking at that. That is, sorry. We're getting used to the Saturqanda. Thank you. Do the maths, Mud. How many guns have I made approximately? If you actually do the maths, I mean, you're already Bologna royalty, but that would genuinely, I never had someone do math for that. Oh, Bologna accountant. Okay. And Kim, thank you for the coin. Krim. Sorry, so many things are happening. Okay. Over 100 easily, over 500. The favorite commission that I've made is, I got it. I got crim on the hand. I got crim on the hand. Favorite commission, okay. So I remember, so let me tell you about a few, because that's how I'm gonna answer, that's how Bologna's gonna answer this question. But then I'll determine at the end, like, my favorite, right? Even though I don't like to have favorites. But I'll say the one that, like, meant a lot for me as the crafting process goes. It'll be my favorite, like the favorite that I learned, thing that I learned, right? The first ever commission I remember properly, I actually need to, I want to email them again because they emailed me a few months ago about getting another one and apologizing for having not reached out since the last one. And I was like, you don't need to apologize at all. I'm happy to hear from you. I was worried that you weren't happy with the thing, but you know, they were, and that's really cool. And the thing that I'd made was a revolver, actually. One of the things that I make the least of now, and I probably should make more of. I made a revolver, and it was a Colt Navy revolver. Not only that, but it was navy blue with a Bologna red pinstripe, and then black barrel and chambering thing. So that was really fun because that was like the first time ever somebody, you know, actually reached out to me and commissioned me, and it was like, yeah, yeah. And then I would say favorite one to make. The biggest one I've ever made, I'm gonna say the favorite one. No, okay, yeah, it's this one. I do have a favorite actually, now that I think about it. The wind staff. Because, when it comes to making cardboard crafts for me, and also like figuring out how to do this as a Bologna business, you know, and continue to earn a living for myself and Miss Bologna here on this platform, and this platform that I've been on for a while, but I'll get to that if another question gets asked around that. It's like, I wanted to know that I could do something big, not just like a smaller build or a build that could fit in a long-ish box. And the wind staff was massive. It was practically taller than me. It's for Cam the man. Cam's friend actually, Anthony Green. Check him out on Spotify. He made a sandwich song for us to use, which we will play now. Because you're right, it is sandwich song time. We're past to do a sandwich song, and then we'll get back to the RuneScape. We're at nightfall, so we'll come back into adventure. But yeah, Cam, he ordered this massive build and trusted me to pull it off and do it. And it's a complex build that had inner working parts, which really honestly prepared me to be able to say yes to some commissions I'm working on right now, like the Wonder Waff and some other staffs. And it's just sandwiches! Sandwiches! Thank you, Mud Mid. Only I'ma drop a beat. And through all the sandwiches I like to eat. That dog was so cute. Ham and cheese, BLT the beef, shredded turkey, PB&J, bologna, pulled pork, sloppy joe, fruit sando, Monte Cristo, Greek java, popo shrimp java, boy meatball, grilled cheese, cheesesteak, fluffernutter, shawarma, chicken parma, tortellini, worst Cuban, Reuben, chicken Malibu, tuna milk, chicken salad, egg salad, hot Italian, hot brown, smash them down. Passing sandwiches all around. But no, I hope that answers your question. I'd say the wind staff, because it was really big, really complicated. I had to, basically, here's why. I'll answer the question for like some super ADHD, but first I want to set this poll. Big dog or small dog? Big doggo, small doggo. Alexa, pause. Back to RuneScape. 1 second. I'm going to start us from Alcarid. We'll go to Adventure. We'll get back to Alcarid later. I just love Alcarid. Adventure's a great song. Okay, so the reason why it was really, honestly, now that I think about it, one of my favorites to craft was because I had to learn a lot about what I was doing at the time. Because typically when I'm making, like, for example, my M700, or even this, the computer that we're using right now, the rocket, the sledgehammer, you name it. It's typically in a small enough scale that I build everything in my head practically before I build it. That's how I do this whole improv. I'm thinking in real time and I'm trying to process it. But like, those things are of such a scale that I can make the thing immediately in person right away, like the barrel, the chassis, the stock, you name it. But when it came to like this wind staff, it's taller than me, or about as my height, and it's going to be displayed as such on the wall, so it needs to be strong enough to, you know, hold its form on the wall. It's got to be to scale enough that it feels like this lightning staff from Call of Duty Zombies, and it's got to look the part too. Or sorry, the wind staff. I always forget which staff was, but brain farts. Nonetheless, it had pronged out parts with intercut blades that go in those pronged out parts that fan out and have there's a stone and a gem that I had to cut. Like, I made a gem for that. Like, I made a genuine, I remember that was one of my favorite streams when I was making that. I don't know if you guys remember that. But we had to make like a gem looking thing that goes in the top of the staff that looks like this crystal that it harnesses the power from. And I got special glow-in-the-dark tape. I made sure it stuck to all the edges, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and I didn't base it off of any like gem or like thing that I googled. I literally just had a piece of cardboard, and I remember I started drawing and cutting lines and kind of folding until we got this shape that actually not only looked kind of like the thing, but also had a nice sitting point where it was flat like this, but then had these nice shapes to it, so it actually kind of looked like it was meant to be, you know, I don't know. So yeah. I'm glad you're all on my side with the big doggo. I'm asking that because we are probably going to end up getting a small doggo. I'm getting small dog pilled by Miss Bologna, and I love small dogs. And I'm slowly falling in love with small dogs. There we go. I clicked that. Someone say rigged vote. You said 720, right? Did you say 700? Holy crap. We need to get to 1,000. We need to get to 1,000. I'm looking at English Lab from a medium doggo is best. Okay. Yeah. Mustache hair, not best. The fact that this is called questions. Here's one of my personal questions from Toastman. Have you thought about using coroplast, which is like plastic cardboard, for way more durability? Googling now! I've seen that before. That's like what all the signs are made of that you see in people's yards and things, right, Toast? Right? That's like... Let me read the question again. So, okay, so... I think that's interesting, right? If I ever... Like, okay, so I think that I believe I used that once. When I was in the UK making my boat, that, check out my long form videos that are few, but we'll be having more of soon. There's one where I sail a boat that I made out of cardboard in 3 days in a sunken quarry, and we didn't even know it was going to fit in my friend's car. Not even the postman was on our side, because our mail was delivered as we were going out to shove it into my friend's sedan, and I asked him if he thinks it'll, you know, sink or swim, you know, sink immediately. He was like, fair. It didn't though, right away. We had about 30 minutes of solid sail time, but I think part of that was because of the cardboard that I had accrued over there from different shops and things. One, it didn't cut like cardboard. It did feel almost like that and have a rigidity and a plastic. It was water repellent as well. So yeah, that probably saved my hull, and I think that could be good, but at the same time, it's so hard to find that in a recycling manner, or maybe I haven't looked hard enough. Maybe I should look harder, actually. That would definitely help with, like, a thing that I'm gonna talk about if a question around it gets asked, which reminds me, I need to change my hat soon. No worries about why. Don't worry about it. RuneScape tunes, can we hear the music? Are we liking the RuneScape tunes? Old school RuneScape? Of course, Green Tea, do you play? I play old school RuneScape. What up, Mystery Man? I'm glad you like it. Or Mystery Man, and I didn't know how to pronounce your last part of your name. Gravy? That's adorable. Oh my god. That is the best cat name of all time. I want to get a cat. There's a cat that lives, it's definitely an outdoor cat back around my parents' house that we call the Lion, and it's got like a mane, it's fully beautiful tan coat. It just patrols the neighborhood looking tough as heck. But if you start following it, it will like boop, 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 and then stop and just go into the ground and go, all right, pet me now, and then get pet for as long as it wants, because it's really not your decision. Your pet, the cat is, you're doing a service. Yeah, I mean, I love cats, but I've never felt like, oh my gosh, okay, yes, I'm sorry, I'll pet you now. When I was walking to the car with this Bologna, I was like, I'm sorry, I can't get to the car yet, but I gotta appreciate the king of the jungle. If I had a cat, I would probably name him I don't know why, but Piccadilly, and then eventually I'd call him Pickledilly. I play OSRS. Please say you play OSRS. Please don't tell us that you play RuneScape 3. If you play RuneScape 3, I mean, that's okay with me, but you will never catch me there. I'm sorry, I'm a big OSRS guy. And we're going to be playing a little bit of OSRS later. I'm not sure how I'm going to show you guys that we're playing OSRS, but basically what we're going to be doing after more questions and answers get Saturqanda'd is that I'm going to be in revs, and I think I'll set a goal of 1 hand slip or 1 super chat to get me to tell where my world is, and hopefully I won't die, and I'll get some good drops, and I'll try and also keep up with the chat, so it's a little bit of a challenge. And I don't know, I'm trying to slowly weave in the fact that I play a lot of RuneScape, and I want to play it with you guys and show you guys the RuneScape community. I mean, the game in general is just super awesome. I don't know, I'm on RuneScape now real quick. What up, Harley? Okay, so RuneScape, ooh, Toast, how would you describe RuneScape? It's like, it's a MMO RPG, kind of, you know, you play, you develop a character, you get off Tutorial Island, and then you just prosper. Or you go kill cows. There's now a cow boss. There's now a free-to-play cow boss, which is funny as heck. I think I haven't done it yet, but I want the pet really bad. I want a little baby cow following me. I might do that, because that's probably the easiest pet I can get. I don't think I'm ever going to get a pet from any of them. But some bosses drop pets. Trees drop pets. Like you got a little tree following you. I'm not describing, so I don't know how I would describe. For me, it's a game that, it is the one game that I truly have played over the years. You know? Like, my account, it's years old. I remember getting in trouble playing it when I was a kid, because my older brother played it and I wasn't allowed to play it, and I remember distinctly it was the Easter event of 2009. I just finished doing all the mini games and things to get the items, to get the, you know, and then my parents came home early from Easter Mass. I think I faked sick so I could stay home and play RuneScape, yeah. And they caught my butt and I lost that account. So now I have a new account, and I changed my name to Below to Block from a different name, and eventually I'll change it to something else. Well, you all know what it will be, but yeah, it's a great game. It's incredible. It's it's a time sink for sure. I play it so much that I don't play it in the actual game. I play it through a third-party plugin called RuneLite, so I can get better stat tracking, loot tracking, in general, just a better experience. But I've not even ventured into, like, I need to get tabs plugins probably soon, because that's why I keep dying when I get PK'd. I'm not one of these players that can, like, tap a button and then have the prayer tab up. I physically am an old person. I'm still going like this, clicking the prayer tab and then clicking my prayer, rather than having my mouse right where I know the prayer icon's gonna show up when I tap. Like, and I've been playing for years. There's a depth to this game that I also love. There's a really, like, interesting, I wrote a rough draft of a paper that I didn't finish in college, because I ended up doing something else for the assignment, about the economy of the game, because it's really interesting that a game that's been going on for so long has a still does a relatively stable economy to the point that players in certain parts of the world can play and earn a living real-world trading, which is against the rules of the game, but people still do it. There's a whole black market. Botting is a whole thing, but there was recently a bot nuke that is just... All of the top bot servers or providers have been taken out by Jagex with DMCA and cease and desist. I'm just like... Just make sure you have good ping, get PID, and do well, but I did better. You know what sound that is. What are we talking about? Nice. Thank you, Mod. Thank you, Harley. Boom. You will watch you, Mod. Ooh. Okay, I'm going back to questions. Will I consider doing paper mache? From Omnomalomanamanalam. Badam. Otherwise known as Zombie Blacksmith. Otherwise known as the GOAT. The OG. The Bologna. One of the Bolognas. And of the Bolognas. And remarkable one. About to burp. That's how you know I mean it. Will I ever consider doing paper mache? Yes! I think it's simply I just haven't had access to it. I think what I need to do after a thing that I'm going to be doing, hopefully, we'll know more in 8 days if we're doing it. Hopefully we'll know in 8 days. I don't know if it'll be that quick, but yeah, after that, I think when I go to Axeman, I'm gonna look around and see if they have like one of those in the, because they do have a craft section that's not just tape that I appreciate. It's where they have googly eyes and other things. I think exploring with that could be good. Also, I'm gonna vote Small Doggo, and I'm gonna close the poll now. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-da. Bum ba-da bum bum ba. Why won't it let me close the end the poll? There we go. Axeman is the best. Omnom in the house. Bowels. Omnom, did you hear me answer to your question about doing the paper mache? I addressed the computer, the all-knowing computer that looks at me with lights and things. Mud, you I need to consume some water. Alright, let's think about our next dance. I'm gonna stretch for this one, and I'm gonna wait. Tony, let us know when that happens. I might see the notification on my phone. I also might be stretching. But also, what up, bats? What up, bats? My dog is named Dingo. She is an American dingo. Thank you, Bats, for the coin. Bat. That was a little speedy. I'm sorry, that was gross. I hope you guys like the lighting behind me, by the way. I'm trying to get it better and better and smoother, and I see it now. Okay, dance time. No, the new doggo? Oh, we're not getting a doggo yet. We haven't gotten a doggo. Those doggos are Jenna's mom's doggos that we watch sometimes. And that is Buna Luna. Oh, I mean, her name is Luna, but we all call her Luna, Buna, Buna, Luna, Buna, Buddha, you know. And then you got Gizmo, but I call him Gizmo Bismo, or just Bismo, or Grizmo, or Gremlin, or Grouchy, or Rollover Risk, because he's so small and will cement himself wherever he is on the bed next to you. And then just stay there. And it's his spot now, and you should know better, lest you roll over, like you might want to be prone to do, like a person does. Not Gizmo. Gizmo's like, what are you doing? And then we'll bark at you like you did something wrong, which you did. You should have known, but we should have known, but as you can tell, this has happened a few times. Shakes phone and frustrated octopus. Harley. Also, Tony, the grocery shopping me and Miss Bologna do later is going to be very interesting. We're gonna be so normal. All right, let me stretch and then we're gonna do the dance. Oh, I did not stretch enough. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Let's try this one. I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna hit I'm not wearing socks and I'm on concrete. Maybe if I wore sandals on the pivot foot. Okay, so you got first position. Gotta make sure your thumbs kind of go limp, right? So you got first position, you got second position, third position. I'm not doing the feet, but this is second position, and then you have third position. I'm messing up for sure. I forget what my favorite position was, okay, but. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Okay. I have to focus and not get dizzy. Ah! Almost. I don't want to hit the desk. I'll get it. I'll get it. So that dance is called the failed plie, and I definitely might have pulled something in my groin. Oh goodness. Worth it. I hope someone's hand slipped though, because I feel like okay. Okay. I don't think I had my feet in the proper position, but hey, you know, ow. Ow. Yeah, but also the arms matter. You have 6 is just staying side by side. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. I forget fifth. Oh yeah, there's a question. Sorry. Thank you, Ben. What am I planning? Oh, what am I planning to name the new dog if I got one? Okay. Oh, my groin. Ow. If we get one, if we get a dog, honestly, I want to name him something like Adrian or I don't know, Pony Boy. I like Pony Boy. I like the Outsiders. I'm no greaser nor a Soch. I'm a Grosh. Otherwise known as Gross now. Sorry, I'm trying not to think about my thigh. It has to be. Sandwich? I mean, I could name him like maybe Beans and Toast, BT, or BNT, or Bat, Beans and Toast. Okay. Oh, it was that first plie that I really tried to stick, that I shouldn't have tried to stick. Alright, Mud's Crusher, wait. Favorite joke, the one that makes you laugh every time you try and tell it. So here's the thing, it's like I don't tell jokes. That's all I do sometimes, but I do a lot of puns and play on words. Like I love to be like dad jokes are my favorite thing, right? So, for example, anytime someone says I'm something, I'm gonna shoot at the hello that I'm me or something, obviously. Like lowest hanging fruit. I'm talking like the rotting stuff underneath what just fell. Like jokes that are so obvious and like yeah okay that you don't even register them and it's gonna sound like I don't like getting laughs. I do, but I also like just immediate with a pace that makes the people I'm around think I had that one loaded in the chamber, but didn't. And I just say it with I don't know. Like, gosh, I'm trying to think of an example. Like anytime. Okay, here's one. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay. Anytime you're at a barbecue and someone's cooking burgers, for example, or steak or something, right? You go, huh? Beef, huh? Now that's a rare medium well done. It's so stupid, but I love it, because it's like technically a sentence. It's technically a sentence. You can technically describe something as, like, I'm gonna break it down and ruin the joke. First of all, it's obviously the way you cook steak, right? It's the way you cook beef. That's funny. But it also works as a sentence. The English degree holder in my heart is just jumping out right now, because I'm just like, you could describe, like, oil painting with your fingers in a very specific niche way would be a rare medium, and if the person's good at their work, well done, you know? But it's beef. Thank you. Also, anytime I see a horse, I immediately ask if it's, like a gift horse, and typically they'll be like, no, 'cause it's a horse. And I say, just to be safe, I'm not gonna look at him in its mouth, because you don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I think is the phrase. You know what I mean? Like, simple stuff. Let me think of another one. This one's really dumb, but I've done this before, and I might do it again later on tonight. Okay, so this one requires someone walking in on you, right? You're gonna be cooking food. You're gonna be boiling a pot of water, and it's not boiling yet, okay? This is crucial. So you're gonna start watching it, because the saying goes, a watched pot never boils. Right, I think part of this, right? Part of the fun of all this is me not actually in earnest understanding. I think a lot of these phrases, I've just heard them through, like, I'm a sponge for popular culture. I'm a lot like Abed, but a lot less focused with it. I just kind of consume by virtue of seeing things. Yeah, I remember a lot of things, like moments of, how do you know that? I don't know, but I do, you know? So I know phrases and that, turns of phrases and that. So yeah, somebody walks in on you though, and you're staring at it, and they're gonna go, what are you doing? Like, you gotta be silent. You don't say anything to them. And you go, shh. Maybe you don't shush them, but you do something that's like, hey, watching this pot. And now, hopefully they know this phrase, and they'll go, oh, well, you know, that's not gonna boil. And then you look at them, and you go, oh, are you a water scientist? Bonus points if they are a water scientist. Or if you are. If neither of you are, it still works. Because, you know, what are they going to do? If they're not a water scientist, you are trying to test a hypothesis. If anything, you are technically a water scientist because you're testing a hypothesis. And then they're the fool with egg on their face. Don't put egg on their face, actually. But you could. But don't. Also, putting egg on your face and then going, oh no, I have egg on my face, is a classic. Especially in a public place. If you're just out and about and you want to get some quick laughs and everyone's gonna, like, probably applaud afterwards. Don't do this. But, like, you sandwich song time. Let's get it going, and then we'll come back to Crystal Sword. Me and the dog are tuning. We're getting in tune. That's my dog. That's my best friend. That's my mutt. Let's go. It's sandwich time. Yeah. Sandwiches. Yeah. Sandwiches. Yeah. Sandwiches! This is Mr. Bologna. I'ma drop a beat and tell you all the sandwiches I like to eat. Here we go. Ham and cheese, BLT the beef, shredded turkey, PB&J, bologna, pulled pork, sloppy Joe, fruit sando, Monte Cristo, Greek jabo, bobo shrimp jabo, meatball, grilled cheese, cheesesteak, fluffernutter, shawarma, chicken parma, tortellini, rice cube, and a Reuben, chicken Malibu, tuna melt, chicken salad, egg salad, all Italian brown, smashing them down. And sandwiches all around this thing. I think that was not mustache hair. Goodness gracious. It's Saturqanda. Hello. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna reveal the Easter egg because I kind of want to do it anyway, but I want you guys to know what this is. So you know how sometimes I let my hand slip and other people let their hands slip, and we say let, but it really is just a thing. It's a spontaneous medical mystery where your hand just and you know. But it is a Q&A day. And no one's asked me if my hand might slip. And like, if you do that in a normal week, probably not. I like to do it and surprise you guys, but couldn't hurt to have one day out of the week where if you ask that question, it be answered. Is my hand buttery? It's I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Alright, Alexa, pause! This isn't RuneScape. Alexa, pause! Alexa, pause! Ah! I was doing the hand bit and I realized the music was like, we're trying to be chill RuneScape and right now, you know? Okay. Crystal Sword, we're at Crystal Sword. We're fine. Crystal Sword. Anyway, oh god. Oh god. What is my wrist doing? Oh man. Ow. Oh. It's just, oh man, it's, ow, oof, ouchie, ouchie, mama, ow, my wrist, oh, ow, oh man, this is serious, I hope it doesn't spread, I hope it doesn't spread, and that is not an axe hanging through the ceiling, no, so we are gonna try and, ow, did I flail and hurt my jaw somehow? No, but, that is actually Kratos' God Sword. One of them. I want to start hanging more things through the ceiling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna... What else could I hang up there now? I've got an idea. Nice. And then I will figure this out. Does this direct the fan away from me? Yes, but does, oh no, stop spinning. No! Wait, that's for the, whoa! 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 Okay. Okay. What is you guys are seeing this, right? You guys are, Tony. I don't want to stop you guys from being able to see the spinning. Alright, stop spinning now. Stop spinning. Tony, you're going on the face. Is it gonna stay like that? Probably not. But let's see. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. The fan is still hitting me. That is nice. Honestly, that might work out. That might work out. Thank you, Tony. Seriously. You guys mean the world to me. Okay, let me see if there's another. I got another question on Discord. another question on Discord. Yeah. What was your question, Death? And then I'll go to the question. Stop spinning, spin slow. It's just doing its thing. I don't. Is that problematic how it's placed? I'm gonna fix that. Yikes! We're family friendly here. You two, please don't get mad at me. It was an accident, you see. We didn't mean to do that. Oh, glad I caught it. Ah! I almost hit the axe. Spreading the love slices. It looks like it's a tiny image. Yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way because the barrel was also just pointing at my head. I'm like, that might not just be great. I'm glad it looked cool for the time being. That was awesome. We'll figure out ways to do that again. For the time being, where can I put this? You know what? You know what? You know what? What if I just... There we go. We're not making anything, we're just answering questions. It's a little bit of a baloney Q&A, a Saturqanda, if you will. And we're gonna be playing RuneScape in a little bit. I'm just answering questions. Let's see the question. What was your question, Death? I'm not making anything. Easy question. Boom. Thank you, Sarah. Bruh, my arm is getting covered right now. This grocery shop run is gonna be... One, I hope I get to do another dance, because I feel like I need to do a better dance than the injury-inducing ballet. But two, I feel like the face is missing some more for going out. It's Saturqanda, it's a chill Q&A stream. Welcome. Have I ever made a thump gun? Kind of in the process of, I haven't finished it yet, but... Like this doesn't have any shells for it, but I did make this, and it does open up, and it does when you know, it's got a really solid back too. I'm pretty pleased with this, how it turned out. It's got nice detailing as well, as you can see, you know, but it's kind of Nerf baloney colored. Just dropping in to say hi. Gotta head to work, but have a great day. Thank you, General Pat and WT. Thank you. Have a great shift, my man. Yeah, but no, I have made this. I ought to finish it, and by finish it, I mean I really just got to make this locking mechanism a bit cleaner, so it actually locks. And then I just have to make 2 shells for this, and boom. I kind of like the very bare minimum color scheme on this, and also the hinge is still a really solid hinge. I did a lot of work on this to make sure it's stable and it has a nice snap. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah. So, yes, I have made one of these. Thank you. Discord. I have not, so, I have not gotten anything, I've honestly, over the course of this week, I've been thinking about Minecraft basically every day, but I've been trying to get everything else done, and now that we're at the end of the week, and after this, I've got a few more things I have to do today. I really want to get on the Minecraft tomorrow at the latest, and that's going to be an easy thing to do, because tomorrow is actually my day off, my weekend day, my chill little prep day for the week, so I would love if you'd be willing to make a little intro starter, but also tomorrow and tonight, I'm going to be reading the stuff that you've sent me about the Minecraft ideas that you've got and what you've been working on. And I can't wait to do that. And also, if Mooney's here, not sure if they are, but they would also be curious about that. Rad Dad, you're alive? And you've arrived at the first ever Saturqanda. Unfortunately, I can't play the Rad Dad summoning music because we're trying a thing where we play music that doesn't get us copywritten. So we're just playing RuneScape stuff. But, oh my gosh, Rad Dad, first of all, check it out. Saturqanda computer with cooling vents. Oh yeah, that's tinfoiled on the in and out. We got our M700, AS Val, Godsword. I missed you. I loved you. And I love you. Not just loved. Jeez Louise, guys. Sorry. Can I spoil something really quick? And Rad Dad, first of all, I'm putting you on the face regardless because you deserve to be here. And secondly, I wanted to just say, and this is not a question you asked, but I'm gonna, if I can segue really quick because I've been really eager to talk about this. Guys, I've been on YouTube for a while, you know? And I don't just mean that in the sense of this channel being a few years old. I mean that in the sense that this channel is actually 10 plus years old. Spoiler alert. This channel wasn't always Mr. Bologna. At one point, it was my government name, first and last, with a "the" in between it. Which I'm not going to say because it's a government name. But when I rebranded this channel as Mr. Bologna and started posting on it, the last thing I expected, truly, but has been genuinely one of the best aspects of this whole journey that we've been on with Mr. Bologna, was that somebody from blank the blank stuck around, continued to comment, became a mod, and has supported us through and through. He's seen me when I was in England. A lot of you guys might not even know that I've been to England, but a lot of my origin story revolves around small towns in the southwest near the Downs, Hayward's Heath, Horsted Canes, dips into Brighton, time in Lewisham, Greenwich, Catford. Just the friends I've made and the journeys that I'd went on, all were followed by that man, Rad Dad, who I've now spoken on the phone with. We text from time to time. He's seen me genuinely go from the person that was doing this to kind of help figure out who he was, to the person now doing this, knowing who I am, and knowing what I'm doing. He's seen me grow up, and it really, for me, it's like a visual metaphor I'll give you. It's kind of like if you're running in a track meet, and I never really ran track because I wasn't in shape, but someone's on the sidelines cheering, and that is Rad Dad. And I just want to say thank you, Rad Dad, for being here all this time, and thank you for, you historically have quite a way of making an amazing entrance. I mean, you get busy with life and then you come back on Saturqanda, the first ever Saturqanda. You know, this is now a proper Saturqanda because it's been blessed by the rattiest of daddiest. Just, yeah, man, thank you. Do you have any questions, by the way? I know I just answered a question you didn't ask and I kind of asked for you, but do you have any questions? What have you been up to? I'm gonna take time really quick to Q&A Rad Dad. My gosh, what you doing? What's Saturqanda? Wait, what's Saturqanda? L3CC. Welcome to Saturqanda. Saturqanda is our way of doing a Saturday Q&A, but making it a silly, funny kind of thing. We've got the Saturqanda computer device with lights behind it and a cooling vent in front of it to host all of the questions that we the Q's that we onda, you know what I mean? No Honda. But we've got builds hanging around, we've got everyone just hanging out. It's a chill, it's different from what I normally do when I stream, which is build focused or more idea driven of trying to figure out a build or prepping for a build. This is just us chatting. Yeah. Also, you're all loved, cared for, and capable. I'm not sure I've said that for the past few minutes, and I am sincerely sorry, because you are. And I really hope you register that because of, you know, I just said that the long way to Rad Dad. So yeah. You're doing the brakes, you went to rebuild the whole rear end. Ooh. Womp womp. Womp womp. How did that happen though? Was it in a swamp or I mean, you don't have to tell, but you're a good driver. We know this. It was, surely you didn't get attacked by like a giant thunderbird and or apex predator like the D-Rex from Jurassic Park. I mean, I'm not saying that's a possibility, but non-zero chances exist for a reason. So you always got to be looking out. You can't, to quote this old country, I believe that's in the show. But you know, you can't save a damsel that likes her distress just the same as you can't save someone who's insistent on going on one of those shark excursions where they put themselves in the metal cage in the ocean to swim with the sharks, and especially then sometimes they put meat and chum in the water as well, so they're almost guaranteed to see a shark. You know what I mean? Factory defect. Oh, Blackhawk has a question. Sorry. Mr. B, do you ever do any big snipers? Yes. Funnily enough, I might go back and rediscover it because I have done, and I will be doing more. I'm going to start reposting videos from this channel when it wasn't Mr. Bologna, but re-edited for you guys, so it's not just me literally recycling. I don't want to just be lazy and go, video downloaded, video re-uploaded. I'm recutting it and doing that. But I might do that with some shorts too, because one of the first shorts I ever did, it was a massive oversized sniper. I mean, the biggest sniper I've probably done right now is this one, and it's got no stock on it right now, but it's like probably my longest, unless this might be longer actually. Yeah, actually the M700 is slightly longer. But I haven't done any like elephant guns or massive things like that, if that was your question. Sorry about the factory defect, man. We had to send our lawnmower in the other day, or my parents had to send the lawnmower in to come over to mow their lawn. And we had honestly thought I'd flooded it, and I was convinced maybe I did mess it up. I didn't. It just needed a tuning. But yeah, it's in there right now. Sometimes they say you were all love, cared for, and capable. Quote Mr. Bologna on Minecraft server plan, and they always love it. Oh my freaking god, no way that. Oh man. Like, please know how much that means to me. Jeez Louise. Thank you. So do I have an entire room of cardboard? Well, yeah, this is that. This is the bunker. We've got a second one back home, or back at my parents' place, the boardroom, as you know. But the bunker right now is... Yep. We haven't had ours in for a tune-up in a while. And I'm not sure they'll do it, but I hope my dad allows himself to get upsold on the freaking skirt, because we need a skirt. On that right now, it's got none, and it's just shooting grass everywhere. Like, we desperately. Oh, you built a 50 cal? Nice, nice. I've done one of those. It was really wide. I remember. Yes, real life stuff on all of this stuff. I've got everything you see is made out of cardboard here. Everything. I've got a dinosaur skull over there. Uh-huh. Here, talk to the dinosaur. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Everybody, stay put. You keep an eye on them. Oh, come on. There we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I am back. I'm gonna put out an ultimatum. I'm putting out an ultimatum. You know, a second question nobody's asked yet today is, can we see Miss Bologna? And I spoke to her beforehand. I was like, Miss Bologna, can you be seen on the street? And not, like, I always communicate with her because I don't want her to ever be on camera if she ever doesn't want to be, obviously. About to burp, so you know I mean it. About to burp, again. So the ultimatum is this. She says, I can set a goal of super chats or 20 memberships. Granted, I kind of talked her up to that. I'm not gonna lie, I am trying to sell myself a little bit. And also, you know, she's a queen. She doesn't get out of bed for that, for less than that. So I'm gonna set a goal. And then I would love to have her come down. I mean, truth be told, she's probably gonna come down anyway, but I wanted to try and incentivize it. So the ultimatum, see, I'm getting a little anxious even saying this, but I'm trying to be better about selling myself. And Bologna incentive, anyway, ultimatum, 20 memberships, and Miss Bologna comes down and says, hello. Oh, and yes, Miss B's questions. Sorry, I can't set a goal for memberships. It only lets me set a goal for super chats. I mean, the equivalent would be going like, it only lets me do magenta or higher for that. So I would say Miss B, Q, and B. But also, memberships, I would prefer that because it's growing the community too. It also helps me, both help me, right? But I set the goal. How long the Q&A stream? So that's the thing. We've been going now for a little over an hour, and around 2 is when I wanted to start going on to RuneScape and playing that alongside being on the Q&A, because I think it'd be funny and hopefully provide entertainment, at least to me and you, Tony, and also maybe others who like RuneScape and might stumble upon me. They're like, oh, he's playing RuneScape? You can't see me, but you'll know I'm playing it based on my reactions to the RNG, and I bodily, even when I'm not recording, I don't record myself playing ever really, but even when I'm not recording, I bodily react to PKers appearing, and so you will notice when that happens. And I'll even turn I could turn my private off, and I know I would be hunted down by the same guy who hunts me down every time I turn my private off, because he knows I'm going to be in revs, because I'm that much of a creature of habit. Also, thank you for the glasses, geez Louise. That was really kind. Holy crap. I'm going to put mud on my face. Fade you out. Mud on the face. Goals are set to be crushed. Thank you for being a member for 20 months. And you know that you've been a member in my life for far longer than that. But the fact that you've been a supporting member, again, I mention this sometimes, not everybody renews their membership, and that is totally fine. Oh, my purchase at Adobe just went through. Haha! I really hope we hit this Miss B goal, because my Adobe subscription for my editing software just hit. I love it when it does that. I don't. But anyway, I should have said more. Joke's on you! No, I'm kidding. Jeez Louise. Okay. Double or nothing. I'm sorry. Single or nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was really... I had to say double or nothing because I'm trying to sell myself, but I'm getting emotional now because I was really anxious to do that whole thing, to pitch that, because I don't like asking directly. I don't. Rad Dad, I'm gonna presume you've seen the, I'm just gonna say this, Rad Dad. I'm gonna presume you saw the text I sent you And it means a lot that you read it clearly. No, you're not leaving. No, you're not leaving. No. So, wait, Miss Bologna has to come. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go get Miss Bologna. Stop. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna Miss Bologna. Very good Saturqanda. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, and fucking Tony, sorry, didn't mean to swear. Queen Bologna!
Where am I standing?
Please sit in the throne.
Here?
Please sit in the throne.
Hi!
You may have to answer a question or two. The questions are going to show up there.
Right there?
Please have a seat.
Hi guys!
Please have a seat.
Thank you so much, Dad. Thank you. Sit. 2 stars.
And Andrew's here. Guys, I just want to say really quickly, thank you all for genuinely sticking around here for long enough for me to finally get a grip on an actual solid stream schedule. I know in the past, we've literally always struggled with this. The right times, when, getting off a stream because I felt anxious. This week has been a really big, kind of exciting week for me, and this moment especially is really exciting too, with the support from Rad Dad and all of you guys, Tony and Mud and Ben, and just yesterday L3CC, and just know that it means a lot that not only did we stick to our schedule this week, we're doing a thing that we hyped up, that we planned, that we made posts about, that we made a set piece for, and we actually are doing it on time. It's going well. I don't even feel like when you're like, how long is it gonna be? I'm like, we still got time. I just need to play RuneScape and die and lose my GP for you guys, and give some GP to a loan shark that is named Toasty, who I'm in debt bajillions of GP for the one time that I almost became Sarah Doman. This all makes no sense, but Tony's probably laughing. So I need to give him my totems anyway. Thank you, and especially thank you, Miss Bologna. Guys, you know that you see me on the camera all the time, and I am Mr. Bologna and I do the crafts and everything, but when I say that we call ourselves Team Stinky, but
You're stinky,
she supports me so much and believes so much in this community as I do and as we all do, and I wouldn't be able to do this like this without her. And I just wanted to take this moment to say that as well. I know it's like, why am I getting so speechy? Well, you all know I get speechy and preachy, but especially today. I was anxious about Saturqanda stream before I started because I was like, I've got pressure on myself. I hyped it up. We made a little custom thing. Nom made the thumbnail. I made the computer. And I was going to answer questions, and I was like, what if no one asks questions? But you guys are asking questions, and yeah, just, I'm going to shut up now, let you answer some questions. I'm going to go pee.
Oh, okay.
I love you!
Is it?
The phone is where you're looking, the computer is where the chat's going to be going.
Okay.
I love you.
It's been a while since I've done this. Wow. It's about favorite condiment, favorite seafood, and favorite build. Ooh, all three at once. Okay. Well, first of all, thank you guys for being here today. He wasn't kidding. He's been talking about this for a hot second. And before this, he was so nervous. It was really amazing to see all the good responses. Favorite condiment, I think. Oh, hi Harley. Hi everybody. Sorry, there's like a screen right there. There's a screen right there. There's a screen right there. There's a lot of screens and a lot of sounds and a lot of lights. Favorite condiment, great. I really like this. I don't remember what the brand is, but it's like a Japanese barbecue sauce that's really good. It's like a bit of miso flavor with the sauce, so it's kind of a little savory, a little sweet. That's really good. What was the second one? Favorite build. He made me Puss in Boots rapier. I think that's been my favorite, and the hat to go with it too. That's pretty good. I really love Puss in Boots' Last Wish. And what was the third one? Was it seafood? 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 Yeah, seafood. Okay. All seafood is good, except for tilapia. Tilapia not good. Tilapia stinky. Tilapia gross. Tilapia no, but shrimp, salmon, crab. Ooh, love good crab. Ooh, yeah. That stuff is good. That stuff is good. Oh, now y'all got me thinking about seafood. Anyways, oh, sorry. Z King loves tilapia. I'm sorry. I've tried to like tilapia. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work at all. How is the temp in the bunker? It's humid down here. It's very humid down here. Unc alert? Ooh, what's an unc alert? What? A calert. Whoa. Thank you, Steven. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Humidity sucks. Yeah, no, it is really bad right here. There's a fan right there, and there's also this fan right here, and it's still like, it's just so humid down here. I think.
I'm back. I need to get a dehumidifier.
Yeah, I think this might have a dehumidifier.
Option.
I bet it does. Maybe not.
Ion.
Whoa.
That's a light. I don't know. I'll have the ion.
Someone gave you an unk alert?
I'm not an unk. Get out of here.
Uncle.
I am. Yeah, I am. But probably.
You literally are.
Is it human? Is it human? Is it humid enough where I should be worried that I've been breathing it all? Okay.
No.
You know I get anxious. Guys, I found a piece of the cardboard that I wanted to demonstrate earlier when you were asking about thick cardboards. I knew I saw it. This is what it looks like to the side. As you can see, it's thick and it's pretty strong. But if you like, I'm gonna cut a corner of it so I don't waste this. It's really hard to cut because it is so thick. But then this is what it looks like on the inside. Super strong again. But then if you like weaken that, it's pointless. It's now an accordion. But you also probably just shouldn't do this if you're gonna use it. What's your favorite Chevin moment?
My favorite Chevin moment and favorite Chevin outfit.
Oh wait, I have to set this goal really quick, and I hope it gets. I really hope this gets hit before you go upstairs. I'm developing a Saturqanda dance, and so I do it every time someone sends all I have to do a Saturqanda dance when it's on this goal, and I started one. I made one. Well, I made one that was really cool and had some song to it in the beginning. But also I made it too complicated that immediately when someone said do the Saturqanda dance again, I forgot it. So I was about to like try and practice it and do the whole thing, and I realized, why are we sequestering ourselves to the first Saturqanda dance, right? I always said that. Because we shouldn't, feel it out. So every time that goal gets hit, I do a Saturqanda dance, and then at the end of the stream, we're gonna look back and see which Saturqanda dance got the most hype. I tried to do some pliés, and I definitely think I pulled something in my groin. And the thing is, I did the first. It was the first plié I did.
You did a plié.
I did the first one. I landed funny, but I was like, if I stick it, I can kind of stick it, and I definitely felt something. And then I kept trying to do them, which probably made it worse.
Well, you haven't stretched for it.
Yeah, I didn't stretch. Yeah, I know, but I was doing it for Saturqanda dance. Well, if you go watch the stream, if you weren't watching the stream. Wow, fake Bologna, everyone. Confirmed fake Bologna. please don't. They're all gonna ride for you. I hope you know they're gonna say in the chat, "She's not a fake Bologna. Respect the queen." Like I'm not. I'm one-man army here. Don't pout. Don't help their argument, guys. No. Confirmed. Mud is midway confirmed. So please respect her, says Harley. Oh, they deleted a message. Probably someone said something mean about you. Miss B will never be a fake Bologna. Yeah. Okay, Harley. Okay, Harley. You're in Australia. You're upside down right. You're upside down right now.
Harley's so nice.
No, I could never be mean to Harley. It's probably cool to be upside down too. But yeah. Anyway.
Nice to go.
You're cleaning upstairs. It looks amazing, by the way. Just want to say.
The dishwasher just finished, so I'm gonna let it dry.
Make sure we just gotta make sure we don't put anything in it. I know I'm single blame for now food scraps, but I now know how to fix it if it gets stuck there.
Yeah.
That's a stupid train system. Yeah, RuneScape music bombs. Ben, I know you're doing Discord things, but what is he saying?
Live chat response? What?
Wait, no. These are questions people ask. Those are specific for you.
Moment, Mrs. B favorite Jevon outfit and moment after the dance. What is moment after the dance?
I don't know.
Passes los?
Miss B, I don't know.
Mrs.
She'll
B?
probably ask you. Oh,
Everybody's so nice!
they're probably asking for you to respond to the dances after all the fact.
Aww.
Also, which cheek do you want Rad Dad's name on? Because now that I've got you here, you're not moving.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, guys. She consented before we streamed. Totally.
No. I don't want Mark.
No, she doesn't. But I'm gonna look hot as fuck during our hot as fudge during our grocery shopping endeavor.
You are.
Do you mind if I take back over? Do you guys mind if I take back over?
It's nice to see you all. You guys are always so nice. Thank you.
I love you.
Treat them well.
Treat them.
These are my folks, okay?
They're all saying language. Don't you dare disrespect. Thanks for being on my side, everybody. Yeah, the channel. No, I forgot. The channel is called Mrs. Bologna.
You're so right.
You're so right.
Don't forget to give me the cut of 80%. Thanks.
You know you get 90. Shut up. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, guys, that was fun. Not even Mr. B can disrespect Miss B, says Harley.
Yeah.
The internet demands. Okay, she's gone. She is gone. FaZe was on my side. All hell Miss Bologna. No, I wasn't even on my side. I was falsely on my side. I tried to, and I realized it was a lost cause. You can't. Miss B always wins. Always and for always, ever will. Now, I am going to start getting into the RuneScape setup, just so I can have the capacity to RuneScape while we're also doing this. We are now switching into the RuneScape and Q&A portion of the stream because we're reaching the hour-and-a-half mark. And being a chill Saturqanda stream, maybe in the next Saturqanda we don't play RuneScape as soon, but let's see how well I can juggle both things. Let's start by getting that ready. And also, how much more of the playlist do we got? Oh, we still got a few, but Monkey Madness is a banger. Okay, let's open up RuneLight, shall we? You can't diss the miss.
That's right.
Mud says this channel is now called Miss Bologna by proxy.
That's right.
Andrew crab defense at all times. All right, let me put Rad Dad all over the face. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's hit the neck actually.
Okay, I'm going upstairs.
Okay, I love you, you stinky. Ah. Is Rad Dad still here, guys? Did he see Miss B? I hope you got to see Miss B. I mean, Miss B is here because of Rad Dad, you see. So, yeah. I'm just the SF bridge. Oh, I do too. It's back at parents' house. That was a great build, seriously. Ooh, nice, Fennec. Nice. What were you gaming on, Face King? What were you gaming on? Let me move the computer back into place so you guys can see it. Mouse will, this is gonna be a weird setup, but it'll work. It'll work. Existing user, that's me. I almost said my password out loud. I'm a professional gamer who knows how to game. Don't say bacon, I'm getting hungry now. We just cleaned out we're going grocery shopping later. We just reorganized everything as best we can. Okay, I've got enough bolts right now. Do I have any divine range pots? No. So we're gonna TP back to Varrock real quick. You have to leave? No! I love you. Bye, back cock. Bye. Dun, 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 oh, my favorite Chevy moment outfit. Easy outfit. It's gonna be him with the monocle at first when he looked the freshest with his functioning eyes. And favorite Chevy moment. It's not even kidding. It's gonna be a recent one. It's when we hit 70 likes in the stream last week or this week, and we were able to have a Chevin moment in the bunker, and that was remarkable because it felt so good to be doing a Chevin moment again, to be puppeting that, to be singing along as Chevin. And snowman build was gonna be the Bologna Man, easy, hands down the Bologna Man. All right, let me gear up really quick. Let me Grand Exchange, Divine. Let's rock up with that. Ring of Wealth for the TP. And a few of those because I need them. And then also, I don't need food, but I do need this. Like 10 of those. Nice. So now I got that. Bump, 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 bump. Ah! I deposit that, and that. Take out those 3. Yeah. Drop in some blighted mantas. You know it. Perfect. We ready for revs. We ready. I don't think I doxed myself. No, that's a PO box. I appreciate that, Fana. That is really nice. That is really nice of you to say. Like, seriously, I just appreciate everybody who does know us and who does know our community, who spends time with us here. Thank you for that. Let me share out the live and let's see if people need the dinner bell. We are Saturqanda in post. Be right back. And we're back. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play RuneScape and answer a few more questions until 2, maybe a little bit past 2. Then I'm gonna go upstairs, help Miss B in any way I can before we go grocery shopping. And a burp, so you know I mean it. Okay. I've drank my divine potion. My ranging is now blessed. We're at revs. Here we go. Oh, another guy's coming with a crossbow. There's already a guy here with a crossbow. I am not gonna world hop. I'm gonna stick. Let's stick here. We're gonna try out this world. We're gonna see how it does. I will not tell you guys what world we are in. I will keep that a secret. How's everyone doing today, by the way? I hope you guys know you're loved, cared for, and capable, and I do really hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, first skill. Let's see what we get. Hoping for a ancient totem, or maybe ancient emblem would be even nicer. I'll take an ancient relic, sure, but I really want that ancient emblem. Ooh, wait. Okay, I've already been teleblocked. We're running. We are this guy's. What is this guy's build? I'm sorry, what is your build right now? He's trying to do movement on me. I'm gonna prayer switch as best I can. Again, I don't have tabs. What is going on with this? Okay, now he's ranging me. He's magicking me. I'm gonna juke him out, break his legs. Nope. What? Okay, dear God. Oh my God. What? Alright, well, okay. So I just died right away. And I thought I was paying attention. Unrelated dude, whose name was... Yep, he even said question mark. Why do you say question mark? Screw you, Napkin X. I'm coming back for you. I'm not. I'm world hopping. But that was rough. That was rough. We're going back up. We're gonna remake that GP. I wasn't skulled, so I didn't lose anything but the resources I went in there with. But I still got my Eclipse Atlatl. I still got my boots. Lost the Ring of Wealth. Lost the combat bracelet. Lost the Ami. But I'm glad I didn't go in there with like an Avarice, like a dummy might have, like I've done before. But we're gonna TP to Varrock. Oh no, PK, yeah, no, exactly. He Void Wakered me, and he didn't even need to. But anyway, that's why I need to get tabs, so I can prayer switch better. I was prayer switching like a mug. I was he had me. I was done for. But, little did he know, I'm gonna hop worlds. Be gone. What up, Turkish? Happy birthday! Oh my God. Turkish, it's great to see you. Great to see you, my man. And on Saturqanda of all days. How's it going? And what I see you too, but I'm RuneScape zoning. Allow it. I also need to stop talking as much. I know that sounds silly, but I bit my lip right here badly the other day, and it's kind of bothering me, and I've got something. Yeah. Alright. Already sinking more money into this, but it's okay because we're gonna make it back with an ancient relic, baby. We're gonna get an ancient totem, baby. Ancient emblem, baby. All right, let's glory. We're not avaricing. We're not gonna skull up. We weren't skulled up last time, and that's what saved me from not being as mad. I just didn't see him. I wasn't quick enough. Happy B-Day, my man. Hey, the cardboard guy. There's a chance somebody's hand continues to slip. It might not be mine. It might be mine. It could be someone else's. Holy crap, Stephen Fisher just gave a really kind gift, but our community has a tendency to gift memberships so people can get a chance to see what it's like to be a Bologna proper. And holy crap, thank you, Stephen. You're going on the arm. Big Stephen on the arm. Big Stephen Fisher. Boom. I'm gonna look tatted up when we go grocery shopping later today. Okay. I've got that. Now I just need darts. You know what? We're not gonna do. We're gonna give ourselves a chance. We're gonna make this exciting. We're gonna make this. Okay. Yeah, they want to fight. They're gonna get a fight. Okay. So I'm rocking. What I'm gonna rock is I'm gonna rock Black D'Hide Shield. I'm gonna splurge a little bit where I probably shouldn't, but I will. So Black D'Hide Shield. Not gonna rock the Eclipse. I'll collect that, but I'll sell that later. I'm gonna buy Dragon Crossbow. For the spec. I mean, I'm not going to use the spec, but it's just good damage. Sorry, Dragon Crossbow. I'm going to get Diamond Dragon E bolts, which are expensive as all heck, but they wallop. We'll get you know what? I'll risk. I mean, I'm not gonna skull up, so it's fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got that in the bag. Alright, so I'm gonna equip this. Go into my bank. Bust those out. Boom. Nope, I do not want to do that yet. Stay here. Go back in the bank. I'm not the fastest at this yet. We're still learning. Just patience, please. It's a virtue. I'm risking nothing, I hope. I need Marlins. Because I want max food heal. Benjamin! Thank you! Holy crap, I'll put you... Yeah, okay, you and Mud. I gotta do the Mud. Mud, Mud, Mud. 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 Benjamin. Thank you. Thank you. And Cam, oh my gosh! Cam, I was just talking earlier. You know what? Somebody asked me what my favorite commission was that I worked on, and it was your staff, because that was like genuinely such a fun, challenging, and incredible thing to be able to make and have the opportunity to do. So thank you, and thank you for being here. Ah, I love you. Okay. I'm risking nothing, I don't think. I'm just trying to be, I'm prepared. And my spec weapon of choice will be... Tony, what's a budget spec weapon for me right now? Like, not a whole lot, but does the trick. I know Gmaul is too inaccurate. I don't have a Divernic or a Dragon for the Defender. I mean, for the DDS. So it's like, what do I get? What do I go with? I know I don't have that set up yet. This is part of what. This is how we're dipping our toes into RuneScape on stream. Trying to think of a. Wait. One? Which one? Which one? I need a, melee. Because what I'm gonna do, thank you for reminding me actually, wait, so first I have to go into the bank. Let me put these out, let me put these in. Because I just want to be able to anti-rush someone really badly. What are the, wait, one sec. Nature, water. I need to start getting rune stacks in my thing. DDS, or one that knocks, but yeah, that's the thing, when I don't have a defender to make DDS hit well, I could try, but we'll try it. Just getting my runes for snare. Let's, I have to buy it. I wasn't talking to you, robot. Jesus. Grab that. Put that there. And then we grab the DDSer. DDSer P++. What up, man? Okay, I got the DDSer. Oh, what is it going up in price? Oh, lordy lord. Second. The DDSer. We got it. Okay. So my DDS. I also need to get a Divine combat or super combat potion. 1, 2. Sell one of those. Hello everybody, how's it going? D Warhammer? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Actually though, wait, yeah, yes. I don't have enough for a Dragon Warhammer. Tony, do you happen to have a Dragon Warhammer you could give me for all my totems? I mean, you already are getting the totems, but like, you know, I did just sell my DDSer on that. Thought they'd be cheaper. I need to deposit that. Let me make sure I can hit a snare. Yes. And what's my specs looking like right now? Okay. Minus 48 on the magic attack. It's alright. I will still hit a snare, I think. I can be optimistic. W comment CG. That means a lot, my man. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Seriously. Okay. Right now. You do? Oh man. Okay, log on. Right now. You're trusting me with a lot. Thank you. If I lose this, I will. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna skull with that. I promise I'm not gonna skull. I need to also what? Okay, shoot. What armor would I then need to wear to make it kittable? Because right now my ranging kit is Ancient Coif, Mixed Hide Boots and Cape, Black D-Hide Chest Bottom, Black D-Hide Shield, and then Glory Combat Bracelet, Ring of Wealth. And I'm using the Diamond Dragon E. But also my world number is 481. I'm in 481 at the GE. Oh my god, I can't believe you. This is crazy. And Vax is here, okay. I'm going to deposit all my Marlins right now. And I'm gonna take out all of the totems that I have to give you. I've got three ancient totems for you. I've got 1 ancient emblem. Yes, that's it. That's what I got. Those are coming your way. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. This is actually happening. Baxu! How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Oh, cracks neck. It's more Ritz. What is up, Hunter Teriyaki? I'm just waiting at the GE. No one can stop me. Ah! That's all snacks gone. We're still doing Q&A, it's true, but I'm also focusing on the RuneScape too. I'm getting ready to anti-rush that poop hole. It tried to kill me. Nah, it's not gonna get very lucky this time. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Okay. Phone is at 20%. When it gets down to 10, I'm gonna plug it in. Well, also when it gets down to 10, I'm probably gonna end the stream around then, just so other stuff can get done. And you know, it's Saturday. Okay, I'm trading you toast. I'm gonna show you guys this moment. Okay. So here's his offer. And here's my offer. Totally fair and equal agreement. Thank you, my good sir. Alright, now I switch the camera back to me. There we go. Hello. Oh, gotta fix that angle. It's always at a slant. Ah! Genuinely, by the way, thank you. That is so cool. Toast, that means a lot. Actually, I'm feeling pretty feeling pretty confident now. Woo! Okay, so now I'm gonna put one of those in the bank, and I'm gonna try my best to do a gear switch because I have Aram's robe and Aram's robe top and bottom. So I'm gonna bring out Aran's robe top and bottom, so I can have a switch for when I cast the magic, and then I'm gonna pull out Marlins. I'm basically prepping myself to both survive there and also, if I need to, fight off a hooligan who tries to fight me. You know what I mean? It'd be their last mistake they ever make. OG, what up? OG, what up? Toku. Alright. Let me check my stats on this gear. That's horrible for that. I do need a switch. Okay, let's get one more switch. One more suit, one more fit. Let me put those up there, and then let's go. Good night, Toku! Oh, you're sleepy? Bro, get to sleep. Get some rest. I appreciate you stopping by for Saturqanda. I have a question. What's your go-to late night snack? Literally shredded cheese on toast. Cheese on anything. Particularly, I like cheese. I like butter noodles, mac and cheese. Ooh. Or cottage cheese with potato chips. Good night, Toku. I'm about to burp. Okay, I've got the gear set. I'm risking way more than I normally would going into this environment, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it because we believe in ourselves. We're gonna go to a different world now, so as to not immediately get evaporated. Sleep well, Toku. Also, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream probably between. Thank you, Mud. Between 2 and 2:30, and I'm gonna have it be a wide window just to see how we're feeling, but also because I might end it closer to 2 in case I want to try and get a little nap in before we do cleaning and other things. But yeah, so far I just want to acknowledge how I said it earlier when I had to be down here. This has been a remarkable stream, and I'm having such a great time answering your guys' questions, being here with you, and now playing a little bit of RuneScape, and hopefully getting revenge on whoever just PK'd me in the beginning. I didn't even. They're called Napkin. Mud, you have a great day. I love you. I'm gonna get some food. 1 second. A small bite. Get the raid. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's do this. You love me in my own way. Aw, thank you guys. That actually means thank you. That means quite a lot, thank you. I'm gonna, ooh, I should do this before I go. I'm gonna pop that, eat that, go here. Actually, oh, this is a gamble, but it might pay off. I'm gonna buy 2 blighted anglerfish because sometimes they will heal you to max health over max health. So like you could be at 86 and it'll go to 102. And that'll be helpful. So I'm just gonna gamble with 2 of those. Oh no, I don't want the coins. Come on. I don't want to collect either. Give me the bank. Give me the bank. Give me the bank. There we go. All right, this is let's go. Let's do this thing. Yes, teleport me now. You know what? We're gonna try something. Oh, let's get more tape, shall we? And here we go. Yes, yes. It's the best we're gonna get right meow. Nobody come and test me. I sure hope nobody come and test me. If there's somebody here, I'm testing them right away. Nope, no one here. Of course, we had to reconnecting it too. This is the first ever attempt at our angle to get this to work. I don't want the coins, I want the ether, and I did not think this through. I want that. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep playing until we get a blue drop, and then once we get a blue drop, we are going to end the stream. We're gonna leave it up to RNG. Theoretically, this could go on for days, but I don't think it will. I know what you're thinking, why aren't you praying protect magic? Well, okay, fine. I'll pray protect magic. Ooh, good loot, good loot, good loot, good loot, good loot. But not a blue drop yet, not a blue drop yet. Let's see if I can hit a max. Nope. We love hitting a 15 on our ult. Thank you. Thank you. I think my max is like 59 or something, but not in this gear. And we got a blue drop right away. Okay. Well, we got a good one too. We got a very good one. That is the one you want to see. We left it up to the RNG. I think this is how we're going to end Saturqandas moving forward. RNG based entirely. At a certain point, we're going to just turn the camera and start playing RuneScape. But until then, guys, I'm gonna quickly log out for safety while I say goodbye to you guys. I did not say what world I'm on, but I will be logging back on to world 547. So fight me if you dare. I switched worlds. Guys, I'm going to put the phone on charge now, do some cleanup, have an actual proper meal besides some Ritz, and then get some grocery shopping and some commission work done. I wholeheartedly have to say this has been a fantastic week of Bologna, a fantastic Bologna schedule week, and a marvelous first Saturqanda. I can't wait to see you guys in the next Saturqanda. I feel like we might want to do this every other Saturday or every Saturday, but let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday, and I'll definitely be posting shorts. Double burp. That's Bologna. I love you guys.